In India's Tamil Nadu state, the Madras High Court will take up a plea by the TVK party today seeking an independent probe into the Karur Stampede tragedy.
At least 40 people died after a stampede broke out during actor-turned-politician and TVK chief Vijay's campaign rally in Karur district on Saturday.
Well, these were the scenes from the rally as Vijay entered the venue. Large numbers of carders followed his vehicle, merged with the crowd already present, leading to a sudden surge. Now, the victims included women and children, while those who fainted during the stampede were taken to the nearest hospital for treatment.
Many of those who died in the stampede, according to authorities, are said to be in their 20s and 30s. A 2-year-old is the youngest victim of the tragedy.
Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has appointed a commission headed by retired Judge Aruna Jagdishan, who has arrived in Karur to investigate the deadly stampede incident at actor-politician Vijay's rally.
In a brief interaction with the media after reaching Karur, Jagdishan said that such incidents should not occur in future, adding that remedial measures will be taken.
The Madras High Court has allowed an urgent mention made by the TVK party seeking an independent probe into the Karur Stampede, alleging a conspiracy. The party has also asked to preserve the CCTV footage from the incident.
And according to the Tamil Nadu DGP in charge, G. Venkatraman, organizers asked for a venue anticipating a crowd of 10,000, but about 27,000 people turned up to have a glimpse of the actor-politician.
Prime Minister Modi's office has declared an ex gratia of rupees 2 lakhs to the families of the victims. The Tamil Nadu government announced rupees 10 lakhs each for the families of the victims. Vijay, on the other hand, has announced an ex gratia of rupees 20 lakhs to the families of each of the victims and rupees 2 lakhs to those who were injured.
And while joining us live on the broadcast on phone line is our principal correspondent, Siddharth MP, joining us. Thank you so much for joining us right now. Siddharth, if you could just give us the latest details that you have gathered so far.
So as it stands, this is now also spiraled into a sort of political blame game, because this is exactly why there is the TVK that is approaching the Madras High Court, now seeking that there should be an independent probe into this very ghastly incident that took place over the weekend. In fact, barely 3 hours after the incident took place, the Tamil Nadu government announced that they'll be appointing a one-member commission, which is headed by a retired justice, as you point out, Justice Aruna Jagdishan, retired, to be probing this particular incident. In fact, she reached the spot yesterday and she began her activities. However, the TVK, Vijay's party, is not convinced with this, and they want an independent probe into it because they smell a conspiracy. That is their major allegation, that this is a conspiracy, and they don't see this as a sort of incident that took place because of certain faults on their part. They see that there's something that has gone wrong, and they smell that there's possibly some aspects that went wrong, and which was out of their control, and they believe that that is why there should be a different and an independent investigation. In addition to this, there's also the Tamil Nadu BJP, again an opposition party, which has gone on to say that there should be a probe by the Central Bureau of Investigation and not just by a one-man commission appointed by the state government. In fact, the former Tamil Nadu BJP chief was in Karur yesterday, and he had enunciated very clearly that according to the BJP, this should be handed over to the CBI, because there are various cases where Tamil Nadu government itself has handed it over to the CBI. And why this is not being handed over? The BJP raises several questions, especially against the Tamil Nadu police. They mentioned that the actors party could only give a certain estimate of 10,000 people, but the BJP asks, why did the police give permission if the venue was not suitable? And they also ask as to what was the police and the intelligence department doing if they could not get a sort of grip on how many people are expected to turn up, because this is no ordinary person, but a leading actor who's coming there. So it's on these grounds that the BJP feels that there should be a CBI probe. So now this has also taken a political turn, where the BJP says we do not trust the state government's probe, and we want, a CBI probe. And the TVK is also taking a similar stance, that they want an independent probe. Shiva.
Yeah, Siddharth, and the political undertones were always going to surface. That's something this was always going to go in that direction. It always was clear. But the death toll, of course, it increased from yesterday from 39, it went up to 40 now. And as far as the event was concerned, how many people really were allowed to come, how many actually turned up, one will never know, because it wasn't a ticketed event. And there were people who also came in with the actor politician Vijay. So we'll need to wait and watch what happens in court today. We'll track the details for you. That was Siddharth MP getting us the latest from Chennai.